Friday morning. I'm not awake yet. So usually, I'm up by 8:30 every day. I remember my alarm going off at 8:30 this morning. The problem is, I'm also an insomniac. And I remember it being 5 a.m. and just not able to get comfortable, relax, and rest. A little bit of a stressful day yesterday for me. A lot of things going on, but as a whole, this whole week it's been really bad on me as far as that goes. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Oh. Morning coffee. That's not coffee. Yep, still not fully awake yet. I said I'm usually up by 8:30, maybe 9 on a crowded day. Literally today it's probably like 9:45. So as you can imagine, this is gonna go awful. I'm sure my thumb hurts, which is not good considering. I am not doing fatal fields right now. I'm just gonna let everyone know that right now. I'm not doing fatal fields. I'm gonna let it ride all the way to. I'm gonna go to Lucky Lady though. Alright, hold on a second. We might change our mind here. There's what, one guy? Alright, nope. We're still doing it. We're still going over here. I'm not gonna... I had trouble getting my bearings. Yeah, this is what happens whenever I can't get sufficient rest. Yeah, I'm off. Yeah, we gotta start checking my trust. Yeah, it'll work for now. We'll go with this for now. Actually, now we're going to do this. Make quick adjustments. So yeah, I'm gonna look a little sloppy for the first. I don't know. It only takes me to really wake up, so I give myself an hour and a half. Man, they're just gonna have these switchable guns every step of the way, aren't they? So this. No, I don't want the dual pistols. That was dumb. I have like another 2 floors. Yep. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to that. Oh, actually, there's a setting we gotta check on. Let's see where it is. Sprint by default. You don't have far to go. Not far at all. You want to try this out, see if it makes a difference. Alright. So it really, really wants us to take extra shields. And you know what? Yeah, we're going to. I realized as I was going through, it's like, oh, I just completely skipped this house over here. Hopefully once I'm a little more awake, I'll be a little more articulate. I said I was just kind of a stressful day. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of things I don't want to get into for personal reasons. But you just, yeah, as a whole, it was just had a kind of a stressful night. And it sucks when it does keep me up, because this whole week, though, it's not like last night was a random occurrence. The last couple nights, I probably haven't slept more than 3.5 to 4 hours. So the downside is, uh-oh. Go. Gotta go. I'm gonna laugh at our struggle yesterday finding chests, and I run over there and there's like a chest that actually could infuriate me. Oh, yesterday was so bad about that, man. It was so awful. Oh, that was like perfect. Alright, we know we saw a guy over here. Where'd he go? Let's see. Oh. No, she's coming over. She's going over that hill. She may go back. She may not. Yeah, she's just gonna keep going. Well, interesting statistic. We're 100% accuracy right now. We fired one shot with our sniper rifle, and it was a hit. Hi. I don't know what they were doing. Okay. I'm just gonna drink both these. Crap. Let me get back to full health. Yeah, I told you I'm gonna be a little quiet. I'm still, like I said, I'm still kind of waking up. In fact, we got 3 kills. I'm impressed. I hear someone else. Oh. Interesting. Where's the last guy? Alright, he's over here. I'm gonna come around this way. How'd I lose another 5 health? Did I like touch the storm or something? Hi. He bounced out and I didn't see it. Woo! Oh, damn it. Stop crouching. Ow. Yep, here we lose. Yep. Okay, so I have to turn the auto sprint off because I keep hitting the button out of habit, and that was slowing me down, actually. Well, that's an okay first game. I'm not mad about it. Alright, let's see. So, yeah, I like the idea of this, but I'm just too ingrained to push the button. And that's basically on every single game that you play. That particular game right there, I should have really looked for grenades or something. I didn't pick up any more shields, I didn't pick up anything else. That particular player was not... I don't know. I think if I've been awake for an hour and I had time to warm up a little bit and at least be cognizant, I think I would have won that fight. All right, let's try to wake up. We're gonna go to Fatal and see if we can't pick out a chest or two. This is not going to be pretty either, especially with us in this pathway like this. Yeah, this is not going to be pretty. Last game there was what, like, we saw like 2 or 3 people. Look at this. Alright. Come on, chest. Man, and it already starts. No gun, no chest. shooting out. Yeah, I couldn't find target on that. I hit him a bunch of times and no. Yeah, that guy was bad. That was just bad. My guns were out of order. I hadn't had time to mix anything up, and I couldn't. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. There's just nothing. My brain was not comprehending it that this early. And damn it, I wanted the chest. And there's one thing. My landing, I feel like people come in at that low all the time, and then they just coast from one end to the other at that angle. And it's like, how? I mean, really, how? I don't know. Oh yeah, well, he goes 20. I was like, all right. 3 things. I still forget that. So we're gonna die a bunch. This is one of the things I really do hate. Is it really destroys someone's statistics with these. As a whole, I'm coming in lower. How's that being shot just a whole bunch already? This is not a good spot, I'm gonna tell you now. Yeah, he just rushed me. As far as I'm concerned, he's a douchebag. He had no reason being over there. There's more important things to worry about. Those are people shooting, and he comes rushing at me. Oh, I hate people like him. We all do it. It doesn't mean I have to like him. And damn it, I want a chest. Seriously, I want a chest. Every location I go to, there's no chest. This is why I don't even know if I could ever be sponsored by Epic. It would take a lot. Because, hi, I don't think you implement exactly a fair system on everything. You just don't. You want us to check chest. You have to put the chest there. You don't put the chest there, we can't check them. So what literally should take me, we'll say, to do all of them. And we're going to do a really low number, in my opinion, to check all of them. But it shouldn't be more than like 10. Maybe 11 drops there. Instead, it turns into 15 to 20. And not because I don't land accordingly and things like that. It's because the chests don't spawn. So, in other words, Epic gets to decide who really gets to complete their quest. It has nothing to do with anything else. If it was fair, then I wouldn't have all these drops where literally there's nothing. And I'm coming in low again. Holy crap. Holy crap. My question is, why didn't anyone do this ahead of time? Oh, interesting.
Does she have any shotgun ammo? That's not. I'm just gonna say this is a weird turn of events. Oh, so they did get it. Hey. We gotta go. It's not a bad loadout here. Somebody found our shotgun ammo. Okay, so at least someone came this way. I was almost tempted to really take that, but I kind of like my guns right now. I don't want to give anything up. I'm gonna head over here and grab this rift. For 2 reasons. I don't know what those reasons are. I guess the first one is because we can. Yoink. We're just gliding along to this hill so we can see where the bad guys are. Ooh, I'm definitely getting delusional. Okay. Let's go get to the hill. And then I saw the llama. Let's see. Right, so I don't see anyone else. How many minis did I put in this thing? 3? Yeah, we're not gonna. We're just gonna keep the medkits. Maybe wrong. But then I guess I don't want to be right. Just kind of obliviously running around. Alright, well. Now we're basically full up on things. Tell you what, man, I just need a gold scar now. Oh, I'm gonna get killed because of this now. Well, looks like someone came here. Okay, it's just a single one. I'll just keep the medkits. Why not? Switch that over too. I don't want to try to work my way through that. Hmm. Hey, hell. Oh my god. I hate that. I heard my gun fire, and then they fired. I want to see if we can do this. Hold on. I'm not... This is something I'm not okay with. I'm absolutely not okay with this, because I can tell you indefinitely I fired first, and I was on target. She was pointing away from me, so there's the lag difference. And that's utterly not cool. I left the replay region. How did I leave the replay region? Still can't get it all to render in. um. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Now, this is what we're talking about here. Let's see. Drone free. Here I come to save the day. We're gonna slow down. Now, let's go back a little bit. If we looked at it, I was pointing right at her. There was no way I wasn't. But it's not going to show that way. So there should have been no way she survived that, but that's where the lag was different, because she was right in front of my gun. So why was it not a hit? Oh. I'm still so stiff. Oh, such aggravation. And why do we still engage in those? I mean, theoretically, I should be still trying to put building down, put ramp down. When I came up over that, I should drop another ramp in a wall and put myself above her. They give me a better downward angle. Of course, we've been seeing evidence now that aiming up is almost more advantageous than aiming down, which shouldn't be the case, mind you. But all right. All right, we're gonna try this. I don't know how well this is gonna go. I feel like this is gonna go poorly. I wonder how these people just, and I mean, I don't want to sound too critical. I wonder how someone knows the exact measurements whenever they drop out of the bus for this angle, this type of an angle even. Like, I get the idea that some people, they know how to drop down and get to certain points, everything else, you know, within reason. I'm guessing here, so if I land good, you know, it was literally a guess. Holy crap. Nope. I don't see much point in taking these fights right now, so we're just gonna hop through these and pick up whatever we can. After. Okay, well. Did we win? I got the ammo crate in here. Did I get the other one? Get them both? Yes, okay. Whew. Well, now I'm... Oh my. There's too many guns that use the same thing. Yeah. Yep, I think that's gonna be okay. And we'll just use this as a bunker buster. Did everything trigger? That should have been 3, I think. I think. Because if that's 3, that means we're done. So as much as I love the Tommy gun in this case, with the changes to the bases and all that, this big clip is just going to be so much better. Not a... You know, if I had maybe... I wouldn't... Basically, if I had a grenade launcher, rocket launcher, I'm going to dump the LMG. So yeah, it sucks we had to finish a day late, but you know what? Whatever. There's no rule that says I have to finish in a day. It's just something I impose on myself. Or I try to anyway. I mean, it's not like there's any special reward for doing it. I do have a bounce pad. Well, I'm not in the open, and I don't really want to take my time trying to hunt someone down that may not even be there now. I only know the general area. Ugh. So as much as I would love to be able to get up early on Fridays, one of the things I really wish I had time to do is I wish I had time to go to the chiropractor. Which I just don't. I mean, they open at 9 on Fridays. But that's not going to mean I'm going to get there in time to get adjusted and then get back and start the stream. And I don't have much time to stream in the day, so... Let me take this guy. Oh, damn. So I'm gonna find some ammo crates. I'd like to try to find a few more grenades. I didn't see anyone like over here, readily over here for this, so. It's so weird. Usually, you get 4 kills on the board. You got some ammo. You got things to work with. I'm seriously feeling underlooted, especially for this stage of the game. And that's part just because we had to fight for it. So I mean, itch. Lip itched. No one ever looks behind that thing. Of course, we gotta move. So, not to sound treacherous, but I did sign up for the beta for Realm Royale. I'll double check. I don't know if there's any rules for me to stream about streaming or not. I don't think there is. I mean, it's still beta, but it's Realm Royale is a game that's widely streamed anyway. So, but I'll double check just from my own safety, basically. Don't want to get in trouble for anything. I'm guessing that's just coming from Greasy. I was really wanting to find some more supply drops. I dropped the LMG because, I mean, just the grenade launcher as a whole is a better bunker buster. We've got 8 people left. This guy's down here. Oh! Trying to see this person here. We're not in a great spot for this. Well, don't know if this person over here. I would have expected to see someone behind me by now, so I'm gonna assume that Maybe they've all died and they're all over here now? Where'd he go? I know people have done these like challenges before. It's like, yeah, it's like white only guns and things like that. But I would never classify myself in a range to do that. What? Come on, get in there. Thank you. Booyah! I trapped him in there. I put him in a really bad spot and forced him out. You can say what you want. I did that. Had I not done all whatever I had done, he would have been screwed. He would have been all over me. Look at that. I'll take my 5 kills. Whatever. Save our gameplay. Okay. So we've been getting through we're getting close as far as the uniforms go, the costumes. Uh-oh. He wants to 1v1. Oh no. Alright. Alright, so we did finish road trip. What is this? Okay, so we gotta get the other one now. Let's go to locker room. Let's see. Where's the... I'm looking for something. Let's just go all out. The simple fact that he went and his first response was 1v1 me. No. What do we want? Alright, let's see what else we got. I don't care about that. So let's put... Where does it go? Where'd it go? What did we just take out? Look at this. I'm already confused with myself. There we go. Cuddle team leader. I was kind of dreading coming back to this one. Once we really get into these special costumes, I really do just it. I feel like everybody just hates you at that point. One v one me. Why is that the default excuse? 1v1 me. Fight me by yourself. We just fought by ourselves, and while you built like a madman, to some degree, I had already punished him. Blocking him out like that was a strategy. And now he wants validation? Just so you know, those things when you say 1v1 me, especially in a battle royale, is irrelevant. 1v1 means nothing. Because Battle Royale is about circumstance. It's all about circumstance. So, the truth is, I could 1v1 Ninja all day long and get destroyed. Because, hey, we go into Playground and we just goof around 1v1 the whole time. And he's going to outbuild me, outplay me, and everything else. But, when we play what you would call for real, where it... You know, stats come into play and, you know, with the money's on the line type of thing. That's where it's all different. And all it would take is Ninja to be having to fight in a bad situation, and then, hey, you just, you work your way in there. So it's all situational. So doing 1v1 is irrelevant in a battle royale like this. I mean, there's just hands down. There's just that's the way the battle royales work. I mean, look at it. All right. I figured there would be at least another person over here trying to get at it. Just come back over here. We're gonna pop this stuff. Oop, no, I damn near screwed that up. That would have been embarrassing. So yeah, Screaming 1v1. You can't play a game of circumstance with rules and conditions. It just doesn't work. At least not like that. So, because you could, if you knew where the person was, and because everyone wants a fair fight. I mean, that's just it. You know, I want a fair fight all the time. I never get it. And the truth is, that's just the reality of it. I complain about it, but I know deep down that that's just the root of the deal. I'm not going to get a 1v1. I'm not going to be able to fight 1v1s. I have to fight my 1v1s and be prepared for the fact that I'm about to get screwed by another 2 people. He's upset I took his victory away. I get it. I get mad when I lose my victory, but I'm gonna drop that for now. And you know what? I know right now he's like, well, see, he's not gonna fight me because he knows I'm better than he is. I'm not gonna fight you for a multitude of reasons. So I'm not gonna fight you because right now I'm streaming, and really a 1v1 doesn't provide good content. Hell, landing over here to pick this up and there's no one here doesn't provide good content. And 2, it doesn't prove anything. 3, now we're just really getting the fact that you're trying to stroke your own ego. And there's no way to go about this. I've done the 1v1 thing before. I've had plenty of people, especially like in Call of Duty. Good Lord, that's a huge thing. I mean, everybody, fight me, 1v1 me. And I do, and I win those. And when I win them, they throw a little fit. And I'm like, dude, you wanted this, okay? You killed me like 3 times that last round, and I probably killed you 2, maybe 4, you know, somewhere in there. And something where you insist on 1v1ing me. Now that we're in a 1v1, and I don't have a ton of other distractions and everything else, I'm going to destroy you. I'm not saying that's the case here. But the point is, at the end of the day, it doesn't prove anything. And when people take the 1v1 mentality, it's just because, you know, like I said, in their mind, they think they're better. And that's fine. You can think you're better all day. I think I'm better than I really am a lot of times. But trying to stroke your own ego, punishing someone who made the right play at the right time, it just doesn't work. I'm not running all the way back for 1 mini, but damn it. Oh, wait, we gotta go down. Shit, almost forgot. Down we go. Wow, what a waste of time. And I got a trap. So just keep that in mind, though. When you're mad at someone because you lost the game, they made the right decision at the right time, or they were in the right place at the right time. You know, they chose not to take one big fight at a very impromptu time. These are all factors. I'm keeping the shotgun for now. Some of those adjustments they're making, it's probably advantageous to go ahead and back to having a shotgun. Not that they didn't, you know, like they unnerf shotguns or anything, but the simple fact that they, when they nerfed the SMGs, They put a market back in for the big hit scenario. Now, I'm a little paranoid at the moment because that really did sound like I heard footsteps. We gotta go a little ways, but we have some time. There we go. Anyway, there's your little tip, your little your lesson. It's kind of a lesson in humility, among other things. I mean, like I said, you're honestly out to try to prove something that you may not need to really prove. And proving something in a battle royale there are ways to do it. 1v1ing is not one of them. Wow, like all the chests spawned here. Alright, I know I can make that jump. I know I've done that plenty of times before. Well, so I got a better AR, just not the better AR I wanted. So we just have to go. I'll tell you what though, at that last point, man, it was literally after I'd pegged him. I had kind of acquiesced to the fact of either I'm gonna die in the storm or he's gonna die in the storm. Once I heard him launch, I seriously started running through my head. What if I just knelt down and just started shooting him? Will I do enough to kill him before I die? And that was a legitimate thought. Teddy bear! Now, I'm of no... Are you kidding me? Did he really not see the big fucking bear hovering on a bear? Wow, that was close. I was about to say, did he really not see the big pink bear riding in on a bear? Nope. Where'd they go? With no rockets left, we're just gonna leave. This is a very low kill game, I'm telling you that now. Hell, I don't even know if my reflexes are up for a type of build battle I feel like I'm about to get into. I did hear some interesting potential news that there are some game code modes that are listed showing...
It's just me.
Hi. There's some game modes that are showing listed in the game code for potential LTMs. These particular modes, all of them seem to focus on less to no material type of thing. Very limited. So, and while I'm not the best builder, crap. Man, I'm not even trying here. Down you go. I will admit, I sort of deserve that. Now. Where'd he go? No, walls. Oh yeah. What's up now? Alright, we're gonna do this really quick. Really quick. Get in, get in, get in. Get healed up. Oh man. I really wish I had those bounce pads now. So where's the third guy? There he is. God damn it. Yeah, that thing fucking started booking it, man. I mean, that thing just went. And I couldn't get out of it because of the other dude. In the water, man. What a terrible... Especially with the new system. That's awful. That is the worst ending point that you can imagine. And it shot it just... Again, I've had, what, one case where it came to me. In most cases, it doesn't. That thing went all the way to the other end. Putting me at the furthest point. Had I been on the other end, the game was over. I win because they're stuck in that water. Even more so, Epic's bullshit with building ramps now. I used to be able to jump, build a ramp, and land on top. Now it doesn't do it. It backs me up and puts me under it. Nobody wants a ramp above them. Unless you're double ramping. In a lot of cases, I'm looking down. Good lord, man. Alright, I'm just landing hot just because I'm trying to keep my fingers going for a second. Just double checking my phone. I forgot I have the PSN thing on my phone. And it just went off for the Mr. 1v1 me. Was that lagging? And where's the ammo? I feel like I got shorted on ammo somewhere. All the pistols in the world. Guess I gotta do that. No. 41 starts questioning me too much. Huh. Interesting. Didn't expect to get another good shot on her. Well, now I don't know what to do. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this, like this. I really don't want to use a shotgun if I don't have to. I mean, was that everyone? I can't imagine that was everyone. I also sad that she sort of took one of my kills. Sure. Okay, well, we're gonna go with it then. It is one of those times when you come to Pleasant Park and you're just like, what happened here? I mean, now this legitimately looks like a war zone. Gotcha. All right. Okay. All right. That was interesting. I'm a little confused, but accepting of a free kill. Hey, there's still cake over here. Which of everything else, that's the one thing we haven't found is more shields. Well, that's as good as it gets. Oh, side note, I know originally they had taken them out because of a glitch. Really? Yeah, back to what I was saying, I was a little distracted. Oh my god, they're both up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is anyone up there even? I'll wait for someone to peek. Anyway, I know they took them out because there was a bug with the slurp juices, but I saw them in the playground, so I was like, okay, well maybe they've corrected it. Guess not, because I haven't seen one. See, I got one too. I want to see this. Okay, yeah, you still can't put them on people's structures, but whatever. Wow, he actually landed a shot too. I have no more shields. Alright, we're gonna head to the warehouses. Hey, they changed it. Should see if he's still over here. He moved on. Oh, he went back up. What's this person doing? I'm taking a very passive approach to this one. The dude on the hill kind of sucks. I want her to peek, but she's not peeking. She's just hopping. Not much choice. We gotta go up. Shit! Ah. I couldn't turn around. I was like trying to rotate, and it was just like, oh, I'm gonna waddle. I had that so much. I went down after him, fired a rocket in there, and somehow I didn't get a second hit, even though I think that's the area he was in. Actually, I gotta take a quick break. I gotta go to the restroom. So, I'll be right back. There we go. That should make me lighter on my feet, yeah? You know, looking at it, this is like, as I look at the level, as I gain levels, I think this is the one thing about Fortnite that it can be, I don't want to say infuriating, but knowing that I'm about to hit level 45, we're only 3 weeks in, and I'm almost halfway through the levels, but like easily, you know, come next Thursday, I could easily be level 50. So I'm halfway there, and I'm not even halfway through the weeks. And then after that, it just all kind of stops. That part sucks. Alright. I think we'll take a chance. Let's do that. Kind of wondering if they're now I want to go to the other warehouse to see if they took away the rave. As a whole, I don't like all the, we'll say, additional noise. It's just so disorienting, distracting, whatever you want to, however you want to put it. No. I thought I saw shields over here. How did I die so fast? I'm confused. I'm going to assume that the game just says you don't need to be registered that you were hit by anything. I shot her once. And this is kind of where this also, we're going back to the infuriating thing. That dude was shooting at her before I even came up on that deal. She hadn't even given a shit that he was shooting at her. And she had a lot of damn stink bombs. But I only took like one hit on that. So, I mean, she would have had to peg me a few times. If I'd found shields like I thought they were there. We're gonna go this way. You know, we're gonna stick to the outside over here. We're gonna take the racetrack. So I saw. Did I hear something? Can't be sure. Ow. I failed on so many levels. Like all of them. So I I heard an opinion the other day on how to gauge if you're good at Fortnite. And it was an interesting concept. I'm not saying it was bad or good. I'm not saying it was right or wrong. I guess I'll take the boogie bomb back for now. This opinion basically took the mindset that while KD could be considered important, that's not what a deciding factor should look like. It also talked about the building's not there. Where's the building? Alright, I guess it got blown up. Let's go check this over here real quick. Anyway, I have the opinion that some of these stats that people talk about okay. Basically, these stats don't matter. That they could be important, you know, to some degree, but as a whole, that's not what it's not what's important. And in his opinion, the one stat that really matters is kills per game. And what this means, he gave an example for everything, and also we'll take these two. Was that, you know, if one guy kills 10 people every single game, but then he loses every game, he has a 10 KD. Where another guy who only plays 5 games wins 4, but only kills a combined total of 11 people. Technically, his KD is higher, and of course his win rate is higher. But he spent the entire time sort of camping and hiding and all, and he would kill about 2 people a game, and he would just sneak around until the very end and then get the kill. And I'm not saying, and the goal here is not to say that's not a viable strategy. You know, it's not necessarily a bad strategy. But what it's saying is that player number 2 is sort of almost like a one-trick pony. That his ability is limited to this one style. While very effective, it does limit him to his situation. So, you know, if you look at the scenario of how he managed to do it, and he's able to hide his way through most of it, and then at the very, very end, he's able to come out and clean up the last guy after the guy kills one other person, and he can sneak up on him, that sort of thing. Okay. And like I said, this is a viable strategy. It works. The other guy number 1, is able to deal with a multitude of situations. It's just at the very end of it all, he chokes. But by intents and purposes, this guy has a 10 KD, where the other guy has an 11 and has a higher kill ratio. But it doesn't necessarily mean he's the better player. So that's where the idea that let's see if we... I'm gonna get this guy. This is where the idea that where his theory comes into play. It would argue that the guy who can get 10 kills every game is the better player because he's more adept to a multitude of situations. That he, as a whole, is capable of adapting. While he's never able to really finish a game very well, he's just more attuned to what's going on and is able to adapt to the situations. And the proof of that is the fact that he gets 10 kills a game. Now, I'm going to state this for the factor: most people don't get 10 kills per game. There are plenty of people that have like a 15 and 16 KD. But that implies that, you know, they're okay. Well, you know, you could get 5 kills a game, win 3 games, and now you have a 15. You know, then you die immediately. Now you have a 15 KD. So it's designed to eliminate that thought process, because if you're capable of putting up big numbers, but it still hinges on other aspects, like, so you land Tilted Towers. Anyone who's ever landed Tilted Towers knows that sometimes you don't get a gun. You don't find the chest. Someone just inherently beats you to it. So you get, you know, we'll say 15 kills one game, 10 kills another, and then you land twice, you drop really bad, you get nothing, and then you get another like 15 kill game. Well, your KD is going to reflect that. We're not talking about if you win any of those either. So it creates, in there's an inconsistency. So the fact that you drop one place 5 times, you can get a bunch of kills or you can die immediately. We have a long ways to go. It's probably not the best idea, but whatever. I'm gonna look for a rift up here. So anyway, the concept is that if you can consistently get kills per game, that overrides an actual KD, and it overrides the win-loss. Because he also points out, it's like, okay, let's say you play a bunch of squads. But on average, you get like 1 kill a game, but you win all these games because your team is able to, you play with some high-skill players. I think there's a guy up there. Maybe. Nope. No, dude. I need to wipe my monitor down. I have a few weird little spots that I'm just like, I keep seeing them and I'm like, is that dude? Is that dude? Is that dude? Try to use this really quick. Come on, go. But yeah, it basically just tends to reward a person who has a consistency in their game. Even if that consistency not wins or the highest KD, it really puts a perspective on the individual. Because the other part of the KD part is, okay, like you said, you play squads. Let's say you guys win 10 games in a row, you get 1 to 2 kills a game, and y'all play 8 games, you win all 8 games. Technically, you have anywhere from a... We're not doing this with you. Oh, you dickhole. Alright, so I can't fight this guy because I got 2 people shooting at me. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, it really takes the focus off of stats that can be, we'll use the word fudged, and puts it on to the fact that there are stats that, you basically can't ignore. Let's get out of here. Shit. How did I miss? I missed that ahead of time. How did I miss that? That was awful. I'll head around this way. In my case, so since we talked about that, the reason, well, I don't say it's the reason I brought it up, just one of the things to look at in the fact, when I look at myself, I've wondered, Yeah, we're gonna... I don't care what he wants. No! No! Oh, that infuriates me. It didn't put the wall up till 2 or 3 seconds after it was in the zone for me, in my little personal area. This is also where it's hard to gauge how good someone is. I was totally on ball on that. There was no way he was going to rocket me, except the game failed. And there's nothing more infuriating when the game fails you and you die. Anyway, back to what I was saying about it. The reason I kind of bring it up is because I'd like to know, am I considered good, above average, below average, what? The problem with this stat, this is the one problem with stats in general, is the challenges. So you're expected to complete these challenges or spend money. And on average, we see me play quite a few games. And pretty regularly, I can hit 3, 4, 5, up to 8 to 10 kills. On average, about 4 or 5. But because I make certain decisions, like, all right, I'm going to drop and try to get, to this location. I want to get to that location. I want to go here. I want to go there. And I want to do this challenge. You put yourself at a risk. And so you land here, like a place like, Fatal Fields. And you're like, I'm going to grab a chest. No chest. Hey, there's like 4 drops here where there's loot on the ground. Oh, look, there's no loot. There's no loot. Oh, look, you can have some wood. Here's some bandages, maybe a shield. Here's grenades, It's like, okay, nothing that is actually viable. That is out of your control. You can't do anything about that. You can't change that. Let's grab this gun here. So that's the one flaw with trying to look at any kind of stats, and especially, in squads and duos, and things are a little different. Because you have help. I don't know if I heard anything or not. It's over here. Oh. So those type of scenarios create a little different type of consistency, though, because you have help, you have support. Being a primary solo player, I don't have that support, so I don't rely on anyone. That kind of annoys my friends whenever we do play. Because a lot of times I'll play like I'm solo. And then, of course, I get upset with them because, hey, my team wasn't here to support me. Well, you kind of left us. Well, that's true. But at the same time, it's like... the way I see it anyway. Is if your teammate makes a move, especially when it seems kind of obvious that, yeah, we gotta push here, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. My team always seems to... most of the people I play with tend to take a much more passive role in this game. Some of them are aggressive, but they always seem to be passive at the times when I think we need to be aggressive. And I can't say whether it's good or bad, whether I'm right or wrong. What I can say is, if we aren't synced up in our decision here, well, basically, I die. Oh, someone coming here? Do I get a friend? Yeah. So that tends to be the whole reason is so we talk about statistics in the game and what is important, what is not important. And I think he has a strong point, but I think it also measures towards each game. The kills per game is the kills per game. Sorry, I thought I heard something, so I was listening. Is a good one to go with, I think. I wish I had a better way to, I don't want to say pick and choose my stats because that wouldn't be right. But at the same time, to have certain considerations, it's like, okay, if you drop a certain location, it only counts for a half a death type of thing, because if you drop in a super populated areas, it's a risk. And it shows that, hey, I dropped at Fatal Fields, but there was a challenge that week. So for that week, Fatal Fields only counts as half a death because you're going to have to go there a lot more. And it's a lot less likely you're going to come out of that alive. So it would be kind of nice if there was a way to, say, angle that. I don't think there is. And I'm not holding my breath. I'm just thinking outside the box a little. We gotta move. Since I don't have the med kit. And I like the idea of it. I mean, I like looking at the stats. You can look mine up if you want. As it stands, I'm right around a 3. Take consideration if we could remove half the deaths, half of them, from not trying to do challenges and dropping in places that aren't just, hot drops like Tilted Towers, but overpopulated by circumstance, there would be a drastic difference. Now, one of the things that I've also learned, in the interest of looking at people's stats and whatnot, the sheer fact of consistency, my bigger thing is I can't really land the same place every time. I can land there quite a bit. I land risky a lot. But I do like to change it up. I went to Lazy Lakes this time, and next time I may go to Paradise Palms or Retail Row if I'm really feeling peckish. Because I don't do the whole, I'm going to drop here every single time, no matter what, go in the exact same spot, I don't have the measurements down for everything. So I don't know that, the exact distance I have to get to, where it's going to be optimal and all that. And that's something that dropping in the same place every time. And if I was going to go professional, if I felt like all of a sudden my skills were to improve drastically, and I had a lot more consistency, I would really consider finding a good hot drop and just drop there. I don't want to say indefinitely, but very, very regularly to make sure that I have the consistency that I need to be effective at all times. I'm sort of babbling, and I know. I'm trying to look, I'm trying to listen, I'm trying to talk about a subject that, to me, is interesting. That's an interesting concept right there. Nah, I'm not going to waste my materials on it. I'll deal. And then, truth is, the more you kind of watch me do this type of stuff, the more Yep. I'm gonna pull shenanigans on him if I can. Oh, wow. I was not really ready for this. I'm gonna get hurt so bad if anyone comes across me at the wrong time. I don't know how I got out of that. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's just something I like to think about, little scenarios like that. And all right, let's see if I can do this really quick. I like to think about little things, you know, ways to look at different situations, and you know, ways to adapt. And definitely, you know, I don't want to call them hypotheticals, but you know, situational things, theories. Those are always fun. I was a big Star Wars guy, so I had a lot of theories when it came to Star Wars. We're actually going to move away from that for the time being. We're going to circle around and come back and get it, I think. Unless we can get a kill and get another replaceable weapon. I didn't really want to drop the shotgun, but I like the SMG a little better at that range. Personally, I feel like I might be a little better with it. All right. But yeah, those little things, those are fun for me. It's fun to think about them. It's fun to analyze and to sort of speculate. I remember when episode 3 came out, I paid attention to everything. Oh god, we have like no wood. Yeah, I gotta farm bad. But I remember when it came out and there was a lot of questions people had. People didn't understand things that make sense. I had sort of figured it out, and as someone, I'd never read the books or anything like that, because as far as I was concerned, if Lucas didn't write it, you know, it was his story, he could decide. And I know he made a lot of leniences with the story for people, so fans could write what they think. But as a whole, I didn't care for that, so I stuck mostly with him. And right or wrong, I don't know. I just know that that's how I viewed it. So anyway, it came out when episode 3 came out. I remember talking to a lot of people. I was like, you do realize that Palpatine was that apprentice, and that since he doesn't speak of it directly, you're left with either two theories: that either A, Palpatine's the one that created Anakin, or what I fully expect is that Darth Plagueis was coming up with a plan, and that he did it, and then Palpatine, of course, knew about it, and then once it was in play, he killed Plagueis so he could do things his way. Damn, he made it. Gotta be careful here. He is above us now, and because he made it. My main hope is that I have to come off the hills. Anyway, and as it turns out, you know, that does tend to be something of the case. Hello, that's two people shooting rockets and shit at me. No, no! So, yeah, you can go kiss my ass. First of all, we saw like nobody that entire game, minus the one guy and then the two guys on the hill. And both of them were shooting at me. Why do you shoot? If one guy's focused on me, why shoot the same guy he's focused on when you could easily take him out? Or, it'd do me a favor. And how much C4 did that bitch have? I was using C4, I think it was yesterday, and I was like, wow, it just like, oh. Sorry, I hit the button. Did not mean to hit that. But I felt like it tickled the structure. It doesn't do enough to kill anybody. It's like, there's just no practical application with the C4 against a person. And of course, I can't build on the damn roof. I was trying to get around, and I thought they'd moved to the other side a little further away than what they were. I don't think the guy was any good. I think he was kind of meh. But he had pure advantage, and he had C4. I had a grenade launcher. I couldn't get any angle to shoot a grenade at him. There was just nothing I could do about it. We're going to go to the warehouse. I want to check this out. I'm hoping they took the rave away. The building was fine. I hated that rave. Rave. Not raid. Rave. Hey, look at all that. Yeah, lag. Yay. Go lag. So, yeah, I remember talking about that. And people were like, what are you talking about? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense, you know? And then some people, of course, were like, oh my God, that's... Okay. We're just gonna start like that. I don't think I've ever had that many people drop over here like that. Second shotgun didn't do me any good, but hey, whatever. That was kind of funny. Anyway, that's just kind of an example. It's really wasn't planning on going to Star Wars theory with everybody. It was just something that it was just something that I had found entertaining, and like I said, I enjoyed discussing it and having that conversation with people. And I did come across a few people that are like, there's no way that's possible. It's like, well, I mean, since I don't have any definitive information, which I think they've kind of explained it some now, but we'll decide in a second. Whatever we get here will determine if we want the med kit or not. So, I actually recently started watching, again, this is something I was really going to go into, but a gentleman has a show, his name's, I think, it's Steve Crowder. So his show's like on YouTube, it's called Louder Crowder. And he has a lot of interesting things he talks about. And more importantly, he creates a conversation with people. And I think that's the first problem we have. And so as a whole, what I can tell you is I'm a pretty liberal person. I think the rave is still going on. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll go in here and look for trouble. Why not? I'm pretty liberal when it comes to a lot of things. Where'd he go? I have a bounce pad, so I'm going to use that to get out of here, but surprise! Oh, that skimmed his hair. This is going to be a very good jump, but we're going to use it, do it anyway. We're going to clear a big, big hurdle. And I don't have any actual heals. I should have taken the med kit. Wasn't thinking about it when I started fighting that guy. I wanted the one kill, man. I wouldn't want to fight two guys. The second one, that second sniper shot, man, that should have hit him in the head, man. That was way too close. But anyway, as I was saying, I mean, I'm pretty liberal with a lot of things, but I kind of edge on the side of common sense. And I don't want to sound political. I don't really want to get this into this whole political debate and things like that, because it's controversy that everyone's going to argue. And one of the biggest problems is emotion. So when you look at things emotionally, there's a lot of things that, you know, they tend to, I'm trying to think of how to really put it, but not just cloud the judgment, you know, what they call the knee-jerk responses. That's kind of what emotion does, is it creates those. And it doesn't mean it's good. So it's a quote-unquote solution, but it doesn't mean it's a good solution. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble here. Alright, we're gonna have to fight these guys. There's a med kit there we have to go get. But we gotta do this now. So yeah, there's a lot of things that create knee-jerk responses and a lot of things that people, you know, see, say, think. I don't like people who do this. I don't like... he got it off too. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, we have a long way to go. There's two of them. Holy crap. Okay. All right. There's a possibility here, people. Anyway, there's a lot of things that people respond to emotionally, and that creates problems with everyone else. Like I said, I don't want to get too far into it. I don't want to piss anyone off because I have an opinion. And that's kind of the reality of a lot of what happens now is I have an opinion, so that pisses you off because it doesn't match your opinion. And it's not fair. It's not fair at all, but it's what people do. I don't need to do that yet. All right, now we'll do it. I'm gonna go for 2 at a time. And God, these stupid ghost calls. All right. So we're gonna get down. We're gonna use 1 med kit. This will give us some time to get in the circle. But that is something that we genuinely face all the time, is that just because we're emotional about something, we, as a whole, we're willing to sacrifice more. And that's not necessarily the right response. And if, as a whole, if we could kind of learn that, then we would go a long way of making things a lot better. I'm gonna pop 2 more of these. It's not as productive as I would like, but it's something. They were getting ready to move the storm on me again. I hate. We'll come back to that. So yeah, once emotions are removed and things are thought logically, and people actually read real statistics, in the news, they've proven that a lot of news outlets will focus on what they feel is
Riffs,
best.
use them riffs.
What riffs? Was not a single rift anywhere. From the time I got into the fights, everything else, there was not a single rift. Someone asked earlier, or asked me last night, do you watch Steve Crowder? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna jump.
I don't.
Well, that's kind of what I've been talking about. You should check him out. He's the one that started the meme "Change My Mind." He didn't do it as a meme, but it's because of him that we have this meme. So it's pretty interesting. I don't know if anyone else is coming over here. There's always someone, but all right, we have a gun. On this side. Holy crap, how much of this is there? But he does a lot of interesting things as far as conversations, and he just asked people, was like, I want to have a one-on-one conversation. I'm open-minded. I'll give you the opportunity to change my mind. And not entirely sure how open-minded he is. I can't speak to that because that's sort of an individual thing. But he seems, we'll say, sincere when he talks about it. Good lord, how much shield do you have, buddy? But yeah, I've kind of been watching him. I think it's interesting. I like hearing his point of view. There's a lot of points of views that I do agree with, and when he explains it, it just makes all the more sense. We got some time. And we have a rift, like you want. Oh, he grabbed that. But I think his approach, you know, he does take, I would call a more positive approach. But he really just focuses on, he's like, I want to have a conversation. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fight. He goes, I want to talk about it. Holy crap, that's like my second or third llama in the last 3 or 4 games. Taking this now, but I think I'm going to grab this sniper rifle. I guess he was the only one. How far out are we? Yeah, we're not bad. Don't hit the bed, don't hit the bed, don't hit the bed. Howdy.
I'm back.
No. Don't hit the bed, don't hit the bed, don't hit the bed. Okay, you can hit the bed now. Oh. I couldn't put a floor there. That sucked. No. So yeah, I don't need the rift now, and now I have a rift. That's how that works, right? We'll go look for people in retail. Why not? You do not see the big pink bear with a big pink floaty bear. Where'd her shotgun go? Where are they? I know where they were. It's like these two are fighting and they can't even see each other. Guess they're gonna build up there. I still don't know where her shotgun went that she had. She shot at me with one. Okay, there it is. I was like, why am I not seeing it? Yeah. I'm gonna fall back. I feel like I'm being smushed in between two people. Don't know if you've played since they nerfed the SMGs. They're still good. It's just they're not as good now. I definitely have to have an AR. The hunting rifle SMG strategy does not work with the nerf. I'm a little disappointed. I like the idea of moving away from shotguns for a little bit. Damn it. Oh, it's kind of close. I want the SMG, but there's nothing I want to give up. Yeah. Shoot at me again. And I finally get an upgraded AR. Alright. Head over here. Yeah, I doubt you saw what I was talking about earlier. There was I was talking about statistics, and one of the guys that I poke at, he's one of these guys. He's always on the far left or far right of the situation. I mean, I'm literally 50-50 with him all the time. It's half the things I agree about, the other half things I couldn't disagree more.
Let's get rifty.
We're going to. But he talks about when you look at stats for Fortnite, he's like, most stats are negligible. And that includes win-loss ratio and kill-to-death ratio. Well, I guess we're just going to take a shop up over here. Yeah, I gotta break it. He talks about that if you really want that, all stats can basically be kind of fudged a bit. So basically his thought is the only stat that you can really judge is kills per game. So as he, I think he's up there. Peekaboo, we see you. Oh, Jesus, I almost walked back into that. Oh, that tickle? You want to do it again? Want to go again? But he says it's the only way you can really gauge if you're actually any good or not, because what if you're, you play a bunch of squads and you get 1 or 2 kills a game. But yeah, you only get 1 or 2 kills a game, but your squad wins all the games. Oh God, there's a guy over there. Is he? He's gonna have to move. Unless he's already moved. But I haven't seen him at all. Worried about up there. Yeah, you're not very bright. So he says that's really where what you have to gauge it on. Whoop, down, thank you. Because if you play squads and you get 1 kill a game with the bounce pad, but your squad wins and you win and you don't die, and you guys play 30 games, but you never die, but you only get 1 kill a game. It's 30. You have a 30 KD. But does that really mean you're any good because you're able to survive in a squad with teammates who can res you and things like that? And that's just this point that if you want to look at it, you kind of have to look at it in the aspect that how are you actually contributing type of thing. Hi. I want this. Yep. Son of a bitch. I was on the wrong gun. I wanted to hit him with the pump or that stupid heavy. And I panicked a little bit, and I should have had him, but have two people parachute on top of me like that sucked. I didn't have time to reload my damn guns before they were on top of me. So yeah, he talks about that, and it's an interesting concept. I mean, as a whole, when you look at my stats, I have just about a three kills per game average. Not KD, 3 kills per game. And so for him, he's like, well, that would be above average, type of scenario. The problem I have with this statistic is the variables that Epic puts on us. So like challenges. All right. The hidden battle star for completing all the challenges for the week is over by the player-made house near Risky Reels and Wailing Woods. What if you drop there 100 times and every game you come out with like 2 or 3 kills, but now they put this star here and everyone has to go there to get it, and now every time you go you run into 3 or 4 people and you will either go for the star or try to go for the star and then potentially get killed with no kills, or you try to find a gun and maybe you don't find a gun. There's a lot of people dropping over here. What's up with that? So I mean, you create a sort of a variable in there that Epic does, and that sort of skews the stat a little bit. That's why C4 is garbage. Because I hit her. Doesn't kill her.
I have never thought the stats matter. This game is just for fun. If it ever goes competitive, I don't think I will like it as much.
Well, I kind of hate to break it to you. It's already gone competitive. Like, it's very competitive. Very. So, I mean, that's the way it is. In general, you play a game, everyone says they play a game to have fun. But you still want to win. So, we've talked about it many times, how often are you seeing just these super sweaty lobbies nowadays? People just being as sweaty as possible with everything they do. It's no different than Call of Duty, Battlefield 1. It's PvP. It's going to be sweaty no matter what. Now, the PvE side is different. Did you get the PvE side yet? Because I know it's half off right now, so... Yeah, we'll take the Viking City. I was gonna do essentially do Snobby, but
In not talking about the players, in talking about the game itself. They wouldn't make the changes they are currently making to a competitive. I like the player base. I can't get better unless I play a better opponent. I did get it. Randy and I are doing it when we have bad nights. I like it.
I think the wife wants to do what's it called? She'd like to do it over the weekend to work on some of the event stuff. If you guys are interested. I had to avoid it just because I couldn't do the whole back and forth. Alright, so I'll say this. That guy was bullshit. I lagged twice during those gunfights. Had I not lagged, he was dead. That's, to me, that is an epic issue they need to fix badly. Because there's no reason that lag should determine my outcome. And it does more often than I want. I'm really annoyed. And I'm mad I went left instead of right on my inventory. I have two other guns.
Vacation, out racing this weekend. They have been giving away smorgasbord llamas left and right lately.
I know. I've gotten 2 of them, and I've gotten 3 of the other one that you get the tickets for. You know me. I go in and get my stuff every day.
I have gotten a ton of stuff from them.
Yeah, I hadn't actually put it in perspective of how much stuff for someone who has basically never played the game before.
Got some gold Terminator LMG.
Yeah, I just didn't realize, like, I didn't think about it. There's a lot of stuff they're going to be putting in there that, as a new player, yeah, you wouldn't have had a whole lot of access to. I've been collecting it for months. Like, since the beginning type of thing, and There's always someone over there in that stupid little hut.
Just since I bought it, I got a 500 V-Bucks.
Yeah. They actually give away quite a few V-Bucks in that.
1500.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, whatever, that's just going to stay there for now. I'm looking for the dork that's going to be over there waiting to shoot at me from behind that building. Alright. There's another llama. Look at that. Alright. We're gonna... I don't want that thing. I know they're technically good, but at the same time, they aggravate me to no end. I don't feel like I can use them effectively. Yeah, she wanted to play some this weekend. I hadn't been able to play thanks to the fact that the controls are different. I couldn't do that, the back and forth with the controls, trying to figure out what's what. And since they've changed it now, it's definitely viable. And I enjoy it. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Let me know. They made the controls the same as the rest of the game.
Alright, let's go steal this rift.
I just can't crouch and it's slow in responding to building.
Well, the nice thing is, though, it is in Save the World, you know, you can control the flow of everything, so... So, I mean, it's not like everything's just coming at you all at the same time. You find everything, you kind of build up, you scout the area, you do all the stuff, and you do it at your own pace. So it's not like you have to build, oh, someone's been here. It's not like you have to build rapidly type of thing. I'm just going to use the rift, but I might just come check this stuff out and move over into Fatal Fields. Maybe clean up.
Yay.
There they are. Let's go be scumbaggy. Making sure. Yeah, we're gonna be scumbags. Yeah, she's gonna have to hurry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so horrible of me. I think she panic fired the shotgun. But yeah, I'll let you know, because there's no plans for Saturday outside of just a normal chiropractor, going to the store and stuff like that. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get sucked into something. But I know Sunday we got a not mini fridge, but we got a freezer coming to us. Which actually we might do shopping on Sunday, just because we can go look at getting some things to stock up into the meat and stuff like that to put in the freezer. I'll try to squeak out one more win today. Where are you going? I don't need your jump pad. Where'd you go? I know you were over here. Alright, he gets away this time. That's a couple shots today that I feel like I should have been able to land it. I should have hit that shot. This guy's over here. Oh, shit. Where did that come from? I didn't think she could see me. I'm a little annoyed by that, because I was looking around and I had no visual on them. whatsoever. So they had to be more to the right. Yeah, I don't usually get sniped like that. And she had to land a headshot too, because that's full health, full shield, so. That's one of the reasons I don't like this outfit. It stands out way too much now. And I think it's just pure hatred for the skins. I think that's something that's, whether it be jealousy or whatever, I think it's just a lot of people just hate these skins. Or they hate the people wearing them, however you want to look at it. How's he so low already? Unbelievable. 6 damage. And being shot from multiple angles. I don't know why I stood out in the open. I never do that. And that's why. Oh, and that should have been a second kill at least. So we made Heather made calzones this morning. As a whole, I love banana peppers on my pizza, but the banana peppers that came in the jar, probably not the best thing. I mean, they're good. I like them on a lot of things, but I don't think I like putting these on the pizza. I was a little sad. Alright, we're going to take the llama and we're going to swing in. I'm going to push for one more win. So just to see if I can slow the roll. It doesn't have to be a high kill game. 4 or 5 is enough. I screwed up. I guess someone else can have the llama today. Wow. Like nothing here. Did anyone else drop here? What? Pick up the ammo. Thank you. entirely sure what the guy was just thinking about, but completely oblivious to other things around him, I guess. Guessing he was the only one, so let's head over to Haunted Hill, see if there's anybody else, and then we'll... I guess we'll scooch into Pleasant Park. I really wish that metal gave you more. That's the biggest problem, I think, with one of the structural change, is that obtaining it is almost impossible. Like, metal is, it's going to be stronger. It's going to have all the things that you want to have. It's going to do all the things you need to do. But there's just almost no way to effectively gather it. That was rude. Yep. I'm curious if he was sneaking out or if he was just crouching because he could. Oh, I tried the run by default. I'm too ingrained to push the L3 button. I kept crouching. Or not crouching, but walking. See, I think that's the biggest problem. It's fine. You want to make these stronger, people want to gather it, and it's hard. It's really hard to gather. Stop making things that are metal, and that when you break them, you get 5 metal. Those scrap metals, I mean, they should give at least 100 or 150. If you take that time to crack them down. I mean, that's one of the reasons why people farm wood. It's just easy to obtain. People would use more metal and things like that if they could actually get it. But you'd spend too long trying to farm it and potentially just die anyway. I'm doing a little quick experiment real quick because I was thinking about it. Car here. Let's see, I have 54 metal. Yeah. There's just no upside to doing it. Yeah, making wood easier to break. You know, that promotes it, and I'll switch to brick if I have brick, but it's not often I'd have enough metal to make actual use of it. Give me you. Give me you. So, anyone still here? There's still got to be someone here. Speak of the devil. I'm gonna grab those minis. Anyway. get out of this. We have just enough time, I think, that we can, we'll go get the big shield. I got myself turned around. I'm worried about someone behind me now because I know they were over there fighting. Oh wow, someone on that hill already. Go away. All right, big shield, drink. Squared away. I'm staying down low right now. Switching to brick. I'll switch to metal because I was talking about how hard it is to get, man. Now I've got like 600 something metal. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is bad. This is bad. No, no, no. Don't see me. Damn it. This is what's going to happen. I don't need to do that. God damn it. That dude on that fucking hill, man. I knew that was going to be a shit problem. Alright. Yep, I gotta go. It's time for work. Hopefully everyone had fun today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. You always hit the like button. That does help. Solo Showdown's return. Complete this LTM for a chance to win big rewards. See our official blog for more info. When did this go live? Okay. We're going to jump into this one. I'm going to check the blog out, and we'll probably get started. If I play that mode, I'm going to stream it, as no matter how bad we do. So, I think we have time. I don't know if I want to get any of these yet or not. We'll see. So, alright. Anyway, that's all for today. Hopefully we'll see you guys again next time. For sure we'll be back Monday. I'll also try to get some God of War done. Get some farming done out of the way so we can stream God of War and go beat the Queen and all that good stuff. So, and until next time, laters.